Just a bit outside.
And welcome to another episode of Just a Bit Outside. I'm your host, Steve Ely, and along with me, my co-host, Wes Cook.
Back from Mexico.
I know, sir.
Yeah, man, it was a good time. Back to the real world again.
You know, the sucky real world.
Yeah, no, it's not fun. Not fun. But here we are. So, if people want to know why we had a little bit of a brief hiatus last to Mexico. So,
yeah.
Summer break.
Yeah.
Reset there. But, yeah, we're back.
I know. I'm ready for my summer break. It's coming soon.
Yeah, so we had like 2 layovers on the way back.
Mm-hmm.
So we flew from Cancun to Cleveland. And then we went from Cleveland to Newark and Newark to... It was a lot. But going to Cancun, anything directly out of Wilmington, it sucks. It's just... You're always going to have some kind of connect flight somewhere. Every time we go,
that just seems like a crazy connection. That just seems like a crazy out of the way connection.
Oh yeah, you go north, and then you got to go even farther south. It just doesn't make a lot of sense. But this is flights, so
I know, but it was still the one back. You're going from Mexico to Cleveland to Newark, and then back down. I'm like,
but the funny thing was the Cleveland to Newark flight. So we get on, we're the very last row, all the way in the back, like row 36. And they've already shut down one of the bathrooms in the back. And then this little kid comes out. And, I mean, as soon as you open that door, it's nasty. And the flight attendant comes back there. He's like, oh, my God. He's like, what happened? And he's looking for air freshener and everything. I mean, he's throwing a fit. He's like, man, these people in Cleveland, what are y'all doing? There's a reason they call it a steamer. Just dying laughing. He's got everybody in the back of the plane laughing. I mean, I felt bad for the kid, but here's the thing. Your stomach isn't blown up like that as soon as you get on a plane.
No.
You knew while you were in that airport, you could have gone to the bathroom and blown it up.
Well, you're talking, how old was the kid?
5, maybe? 6?
5-year-olds are a little weird like that.
I don't care. You don't do it on the air. I mean, you shut down the bathrooms in the rear because of how bad you had to go. Like, do that. I mean, he took a grown man poop. I'll tell you that. And I smelled it. It was awful. He was taking grown man shits.
Yeah. And I just do it when I got to do it. So,
and I felt bad for the kid not feeling good. But at the same time, like, take that kid to the bathroom before you get on.
Yeah, but if you wasn't on row 36, you wouldn't have cared.
Oh, yeah, probably not. I mean, as long as that stench didn't make it to me.
Yeah.
Or if I didn't need to, like, granted, like going from Cleveland to Newark is like an hour.
It's not a long
flight at all.
Yeah.
Luckily, they acquired some air freshener and kept spraying it back there, and it got better. So it wasn't a nuisance the entire flight, but geez, man.
So it was just reeking the whole time?
Yeah, so apparently, little kid got on the plane first and went right to the bathroom. Blew it up so bad they shut down that one bathroom on the right side. And then went back to the bathroom, blew up the second one, right across from.
Yeah, dude.
I would have sent him back into the original. I'd be like, that kid? Nah, he's going back over there. You already shut that one down, but you can keep using that one.
You can keep using that one.
Yeah, we're going to reserve this one for, people that don't have, stomach issues.
Yeah.
But,
oof.
Yeah, that was, a fun trip.
That would be the worst.
Exactly.
On a plane with your stomach upset?
Oh, yeah, it's awful.
Oh.
I would never, honestly, of all the flights I've taken, I don't know if I've ever dumped on a plane.
Yeah.
The longest flight I've been on was from here to Cleveland. And then from Cleveland to Newark. And then from Newark to Cleveland. And then from Cleveland to Newark. And then from Newark to Cleveland. And then from Cleveland to Newark. 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 And then from to San Diego. Well, actually, no, because I went to Vegas, but from San Diego back to Wilmington, that's probably the longest flight I've been on. It's like 4.5 hours.
Yeah.
And even in that period of time.
Yeah. I think my longest flight is Vegas back to Charlotte.
Right.
It's probably Vegas to Chicago because we went Vegas, Chicago to Charlotte.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't think I did either. I don't think I've ever dumped in a.
I don't think
plane.
I've probably felt it before, but I held it off. I wasn't going to do that to everybody. You know, I didn't want to be that guy that walks out and they're just like, oh, look at that guy. Yeah, he did it.
It was me.
There's no hiding it.
No, you just walk out of the bathroom. It was me. I did it.
Yeah, you have to, right? You just raise your hand. It's like, that one's on me, guys. I definitely ruined the flight for everybody else.
Enjoy that.
Marinate in it.
Yeah. I know it doesn't work half the time anyway, so.
Hey, you'd be fortunate.
Yeah.
That kid was getting it.
Nah, it seems like when it does work is when freaking it's
never
the good smell that I get.
It's
like,
not barbecue coming off the grill.
No.
It's a kid taking a dirty dump in an airplane.
Yeah, it's the
bathroom.
Smell. It's the smell of poop floating around. It's like, oh man, I can smell that, but I can't smell this good food underneath my nose.
Right, of course. Well, man, let's jump into some sports. We are down to 3 teams in the World Cup.
Yeah.
As Spain has knocked off France today 2-0. Shout out to Pedro Porro, Tottenham Hotspur player. He scored today in the win for Spain. That guarantees that a Tottenham player will be playing in the World Cup.
There you go.
That's pretty awesome. Both representation for England and Argentina as well. Super excited.
That's nice. The tournament's been pretty crazy.
It's wild. Like, you have so many days straight of so many different games.
Yes.
And then when you get down to this, it's just like it feels like you're missing something part of your day.
It's the last 2 weeks have been the opening weekend of March Madness.
Yes, exactly.
That's what it's been. It's been like game.
It's
game.
constantly on. There's something to watch, and now you get down to like even the round of 16. You just feel like that's where you start missing it. Then it's down to 4. You're like, man, I'm going a day, 2 days without a game. Like, it sucks. And it's over as quickly as it begins.
Yeah, and then it won't be back for 4 years.
Yeah, you got Women's World Cup next year. Of course, it's not as grand a scale, obviously, but it's still fun to watch, especially when your team is super competitive and known as one of the best teams in the entire world.
Yes. Yeah. It's a little. I will say it's a little easier to watch the women because you expect more from them. Mm-hmm. When the men got put out, I was like, ooh, because I saw the score and I was like, ooh, 3-1. And then Jen's like, oh, that's not bad. And then I saw the final was 4-1. I'm like, 3-1's pretty rough in soccer.
The fourth goal, it wasn't really much. It was late. It was extra time. And I mean, it just guaranteed the match was over.
Yeah.
The third goal is really what put it out of hand. And it was just the keeper whiffing. His foot hits the ground, misses the ball completely. And it allows for Belgium to turn around and score. Luckily, but Belgium's one of the more older teams that was in the World Cup. So that was their World Cup because they weren't going to go beyond that point. As you've watched, Spain is phenomenal. I'd say Spain is definitely the favorite. They came in being one of the favorites.
Yeah.
However, now that they're actually in the final, they're going to be a tough team to knock off, regardless if it is Argentina or England that plays. I'm all for the 3 Lions, pulling for England to finally come back and win a cup. It's been a long time for them.
Yeah.
So I'm here for England.
I'm down for whoever. At this point, I'm just watching games.
Sure.
Just because it's on. It's that. And done a lot of the UFC. I did the UFC this weekend.
Oh, what a waste, huh?
I mean, if I've got Paramount, so it's not like I
you
spent
didn't.
$70 on a
Exactly.
pay-per-view or something.
Right.
But I mean, the hype train was there, and there was some good fights. The main card was really good, minus the Conor McGregor fight. But
it's just for a paycheck, it seems like.
well, I mean, he threw this crazy. I'm sure you've seen it.
Yes.
Some crazy flying knee thing and landed awkward, and like that's when he got hurt.
Oh yeah, you
2 seconds
you
in,
can see where he got hurt, and it's just. I mean, I know. Of course, the last time we saw him, he broke his leg.
Yep, and it's just like broke his leg with really no damage.
Mm-hmm.
Blew his knee, really no damage, and you're just like, I mean, I got to imagine his paycheck was still fat. He still went and tried. I mean, but
I know and I think a lot of things that are left out of it when you talk about a UFC fight is the preparation for the fight.
Yes.
Right. So, he still had to be in shape. He still had to, train to get to this point. He looked in really good shape, but I think he's just at an age now where you just can't really trust
at this point, I think
body
he's
to
done.
do it.
I mean, he's made enough money.
Yeah.
I mean, because he's a year out regardless.
Well, obviously.
Yeah.
And I don't see him getting a draw anymore. After the last 2 fights, it's going to be really hard to sell a Conor McGregor fight, right? Yeah,
well, I mean, it was almost a 5-year layoff between fights, and then, he's already 35, 36 maybe, and so you're looking at 37 at the earliest, almost 38, fight again. What's the point?
Right.
I mean, he's worth like $300 million. I mean,
it's just he's not gonna get the draw. You can't sell him anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I felt like they did a good job of selling him. He sells very well himself. He sells himself very well.
Yeah.
And it's just, there wouldn't be any excitement from me for that.
Well, floating around, like they said, he was a different animal training this time.
Mm-hmm.
They talked about how he essentially moved into like a little spare room at the gym. And pretty much was living at the gym.
Gotcha.
That's how focused he was for it. And I'm like, well, good on him. But at the same time, nothing happened.
Your knees are about as good as mine now, buddy.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Last night was the Homerun Derby. Did you watch any of it?
I was asleep.
Yeah. Fair.
Early.
All right. Well, as you know, the All-Star break is in Philadelphia.
Yep.
So, huge draw for me. Simply just to see the hometown guys participate. You had Schwarber and Harper both in the Homerun Derby last night. I got a little rant. It's the Homerun Derby, so I'm not that upset about it. But there's a couple things. First thing, I love the rule change. Got rid of the time clock. You don't have a time clock. You just get 20 swings.
20 swings. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So, however, if you hit a home run on your last swing,
you keep going.
You keep going till you get out, essentially. So there's no timer, there's no outs, anything like that. 20 pure swings. Plus, without the timer, that allows for you to watch and appreciate the home run. You don't have to crack back-to-back home runs trying to beat a timer, right?
Yep.
I will say it drew down the number of total home runs. However, it made it a lot more competitive. So you saw a lot of close draws battles when you got into the second and the final round. So I will say great rules changes for it, and Philadelphia put on for that Homerun Derby. Packed ass house,
nice,
full as it could be, probably overpacked to be honest. And they cheered for their 2 guys and they booed everybody else in Philadelphia fashion.
Wow, that's
absolutely
seems legit.
Oh yeah, of course,
seems legit,
and it was great. So first round happens. Schwarber moves on to the second round. Harper misses out by a home run. Harper just couldn't get a rhythm, and I hated that for him because he had so much energy coming into it. His intro was great. It was fantastic. You just felt like Harper was going to put on a show. And unfortunately, it just didn't happen.
Yeah.
But Schwarber stepped up. Schwarber steps up. And so you had, let's see, in the second round, you ended up with Kyle Schwarber, Jordan Walker. Why is his name losing him here from the Red Sox? Everybody hates him. He's drama.
Oh, I should know this. I can't think who it is.
Yeah, I'm losing it right now. Then you had Junior from I think is it Tampa Bay.
Mm-hmm.
So it was regardless. It was very good. Got to the second round. I'm I'm just drawing a blank. Contreras.
Contreras.
Yes.
Jose Contreras.
Wilson. Right? Wilson Contreras.
Yeah, maybe it is.
Yeah. And Junior Caminero. Yes. So I will say, like, Harper did hit like this 482-yard foot bomb, just sent it. So at that point in time, it was the longest home run. The Junior Caminero had the longest home run of 491 feet, and that was awesome. So up first, you had Jordan Walker and Caminero go head to head. Jordan Walker, of course, moved forward.
Yep.
As we all know, he's won.
Mm-hmm.
All right. But then Schwartz and Contreras. And that was really good because as Contreras was up to bat, he had a number he had to reach. And the entire crowd knew it. So every pitch he got, it was booed and as loud as possible.
I'm sure.
Yeah. He was booed as soon as he came on the field anyway. But that's just because the majority of baseball fans outside of Red Sox fans don't like Contreras. I mean, it's just kind of a known fact, right? And anyways, Schwartz moves on. It's him and Jordan Walker. Schwartz comes up and belts 11 home runs on 15 swings in the first, and his at bat in the final.
Yeah.
And then Jordan Walker comes out, and I mean, he definitely put on a show. He hit 6 home runs straight in his last 6 swings. So he had, I think he had 7 home runs with 3 swings left.
Yeah,
and he hit 6 straight home runs to win. I mean, it was phenomenal. He definitely put on a show. He definitely deserved it. So my complaint that comes in with all this. And of course, I'm looking through rose-colored glasses. I wanted Schwarber to win. I felt like 11 home runs did it, right? He went first, belted 11, just felt like he's going to get it. Controversy comes in. At the end of the first round, Netflix, of course, this is on Netflix too, so not used to airing baseball in any capacity.
Yeah.
But they throw up an image that says Jordan Walker is your home run derby winner at the end of the first round. Granted, it's probably an error. I know they probably pre-made all these, but for it to be that one, it's kind of questionable.
A little questionable.
But you know what? Fair pass. Let it be. And then when it comes to the final ball, the final ball is sponsored by T-Mobile, or your last pitch, right? So, or the last swing. Come down. Those balls are half white, half magenta. So they're harder to identify when they're pitched to you.
Yep.
They're harder to hit. No one hit one until Schwarber hit one in the final. He hit one on his final swing. So then Jordan Walker comes up and he hits 3 in a row. Apparently they're all magenta or half magenta balls. Yeah. His last ball was a normal ball that he hit out. It was a white ball. So that was a questionable thing for me was Why wasn't it a magenta ball? All the last balls had to be magenta. The guys were having a tough time pinpointing.
Yeah,
because of the color and how different it is than a
when
ball.
you're only getting a flash of that white and you're not used to the magenta at all.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a different color ball. So it is going to be harder for them to pinpoint, hit with the barrel of the bat and everything like that just to get it out. So why was his last ball like that?
I don't know. It must have been some kind of mistake somewhere.
Was it? Or was it, hey, let's see if we can get him this win?
Yeah.
And like I said, it's a home run derby. Whatever. But you put those two things together, it just seems kind of crazy. I will say he had ice in his veins. The kid was getting booed every pitch because it's the final against Schwarber. And they're not booing the kid himself. They just don't want him to win. They're cheering for Schwarber. That's the whole thing, right?
No, they're booing him.
Well, we didn't want him to win, right?
I mean, know that.
As a fan, you don't want him to beat your guy.
I get that.
That's the spirit of sports, right? There's a reason there's fandom. But
I'm not upset by him booing him.
Right. Yeah, of course. So I think a lot of people were because they're saying, oh, typical Philadelphia fans and whatever. No, we're passionate. We support our guys, and we're going to do anything to give them an advantage. And if that is to distract you with boos, jeers, whatever, I'm not saying, it wasn't a bad thing. Plus, his parents were in the crowd, and there's Philadelphia fans that, high-five the parents after the game and or after the home run derby, after all that aspect, right?
Yeah.
So they were still happy for his parents and him for winning because he did put on a show. He deserved it. Absolutely. I just had a couple things that it kind of rubbed me the wrong way with how that went down.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. I get
That's
it.
all. But,
I get it and understand what you're saying.
Yeah. I mean, it's a home run derby. It's meaningless.
Yeah.
I mean, and you look at it, Kyle Schwarber still leads the league in home runs at this point, and I think this kid had 6 to this point of the year. So
the thing that gets me with the home run derby, it's never always the good home run guys. The home run derby reminds me a lot of the dunk contest.
Mm-hmm.
That yes, there's going to be a couple of names. Baseball does attract a few more names than the slam dunk contest. To me, the early slam dunk contest, you had all the good dunkers, all of them. You had Jordan, you had Dominique, you had all the good guys. There wasn't, it wasn't the, guys you have now.
Yeah.
Playing in. And I feel like the home run derby is kind of the same way.
Right.
But,
well, I mean, you go back and look, a guy that wasn't even in the NBA, he was in the G League, and the Sixers brought him up so he could participate in the dunk contest.
Yeah. Who I hate to say it, Matt McClung's done more dunks that I've liked in the last couple of years than anybody else.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I get it, but come on.
Yeah, he's not in the league. It was like Craig Hodges getting to be in a 3-point contest.
Yeah,
that one year when he wasn't even in the league.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm with you on that stuff. Like that stuff's dumb.
The fact that LeBron never participated in one is ridiculous.
Kobe never did one. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think Kobe did either. That's ridiculous. And I mean, Michael Jordan participated in a couple of them.
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
Vince
did. Tracy McGrady did.
Vince Young. Vince Carter. Vince is the best dunker of all time. Hands down, no questions asked. You can't, there's not a, Sean Kemp is probably like a distant second.
Sean Kemp's dunks were
power.
Just super power.
Yeah.
Super power, super hard. He was going to throw it down as hard as he could.
Absolutely.
Every time.
But that was exciting.
Oh yeah.
You don't have to have all the glitz and glamour. I mean, but Vince did both.
I'm leaning with you on Vince. I still think my favorite Vince dunk is when he jumped over the dude in the Olympics.
That was
like that. That was not, oh, we're going to do this in a dunk contest.
And he did it powerfully.
He did it in the game.
In a game, yeah.
And you're just like, ooh.
I mean, people still look back at that and like
that might be the best dunk of all time.
That's the best poster of all time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and it was. I mean, he knew he was doing it.
He just said, I've seen interviews with him. He's like, man, I just went to go and I knew I was going to be on him, but I didn't realize I was going to go over him.
Right.
He's like, I knew I was going to dunk it on him. But I didn't realize
I would completely.
Yeah. He said he didn't realize
over top of
he had gone over him until one of his teammates said, man, how'd you go over him like that?
Right.
I'm just like, ooh. I mean, I don't know. Some of his dunks were nasty.
Yeah.
The Kemp dunks were nasty. McGrady had some nasty ones.
Oh, McGrady was good too. Yeah, I agree.
I mean, there's
same bloodline at that point.
Oh, yeah. They're
like second cousins or something like that. Second or third.
I thought Grant Hill was in that chain too. Grant Hill's somebody's cousin too.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's really weird like that. There's a really weird chain of like guys like that. I know Vince and Tracy were, but I feel like Grant was somebody's cousin too or something.
Oh, okay.
It was really weird. And
I
thought it was funny that I heard a story about the McGrady, Vince Carter one time. They didn't even realize they were cousins until they were hanging out somewhere and they called like somebody's grandmother or something.
McGrady or Vince, one of them was at a family reunion.
Yeah.
And they're like, you know Tracy? And he's like, yeah. That's cool. Whatever. And they just ended up talking to somebody's grandma or something.
Yeah.
And they made the connection for him. And they're
yeah, and then like both grandmas were at like this family reunion together, and they're like, "What? We're cousins?"
Yeah, because they're like the grandmas were sisters or something like
something crazy like that. It's
really
weird.
out of left field. And like, how do you go 18 years without like knowing
like a first cousin,
or
a second?
Isn't that strange?
Yeah, it is strange.
Yeah,
I mean, especially with like you got that much talent in a family.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It is what it is. I mean, man, but yeah, we're on the All-Star break this week. You gonna watch the game tonight?
Yeah, absolutely.
I know you will.
It's in Philadelphia. We got tons of participants in it. Like it's
everybody but Wheeler.
Wheeler got invited after the fact,
and he said,
and I don't blame him.
And he said, "F you."
100%, as he should.
I'm with it. I'm with him the whole time.
Yeah.
Like I read the whole thing. He should have been invited from jump.
Right, but because of this weird how many games you played or whatever stipulation they want to put in there.
Yeah.
It's a load of shit.
Yeah. Yeah. And then when he wasn't invited the second time.
Right.
For the makeover, and then they came to him the third. I don't blame him at all. I would completely have been like, F you.
Yeah.
I'm good. I don't need your All-Star game.
Oh, no. No, I'd be like, nope, I'm out. Tag me out of it.
Ain't gonna be like the NFL guys where like, Jameis Winston makes a Pro Bowl as like the 18th quarterback selected to go.
Yeah, the guy deserves to be in based on stats alone. I mean, he has the second lowest ERA.
I know. I looked into his numbers. I was like, oh man, what? Because like reading the article, like just the writer's tone in the article from the Wheeler side was just, I don't care.
Ridiculous.
Don't care. I'm out. I am out. How'd we end up standing wise going into the All-Star break?
Now, before that, let's talk about Harpoon Shop. You can discover the Harpoon Shop, your ultimate destination for the finest apparel, glassware, and souvenirs from Harpoon Brewery, directly from the source. Elevate your style with our exclusive collection of branded clothing, perfect for showcasing your love for craft beer. Enjoy your favorite brews in their premium glassware designed to enhance every sip. Commemorate your brewery experience with unique souvenirs that capture the spirit of Harpoon. Their products are crafted with the same passion and quality as their beers, ensuring you receive nothing but the best. Shop the Harpoon Shop today and bring home a piece of the brewery with you. Cheers to great taste and unforgettable memories, and cheers to Jabbo the Pod, as that is your promo code to check out with.
I like it, sir. I like it a lot.
Yeah, but let's round out. Let's see what we're looking at here from the standing perspective. Well, your Mets are, of course, still
last place.
Yeah,
as always,
holding up the ass in the in the NL East. Hey, they lost the 3 straight going into the break.
They are as far as games out, they are the second highest games out of first place.
Yes,
only in front of the Colorado Rockies, who are only a game back in the win column.
They are. They're 22.5 back because you have the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Looks like the Dodgers are kind of picking. I mean, they had 3 straight losses going into the break. However, still second best team in baseball, right? No, they're still the best team in baseball.
Yep.
And then the Brewers only a game behind them.
Who are shocking baseball. I don't think they were supposed to be this good.
The Brewers were good last year. I think when you look at the Miz and like how he's carried them within his starts, you don't need a whole lot of run support.
No,
kid's out here killing it.
Was that the dude that hit 105 last week? Who hit 105?
Yeah, it was him. As a starting pitcher, that's absurd.
That is sick.
Yeah. I mean,
we touched on, when he hit the 103, when he set the record with the
104.2 or something like that.
Yeah, now I think he hit 105.5 or something like that. It was some stupid number.
Yeah.
And no, that is here, smack of the mitt.
Yeah. I mean, it's so quick. And and the thing is, like, guys are hitting 95, 96, 97.
Yeah, you see that all the time.
Consistent basis. That's almost the average for a 4-seamer across the board with your pitchers, right? And then this guy turns up the heat by almost 10 miles an hour.
Yeah, and you're just like, damn.
I mean, and the best way to put it in perspective is like when you're driving on the highway, you're going 70 miles an hour. You're going 80 miles an hour on the interstate. And someone in the fucking left lane going 70 and slows your ass down. And then when you get back over and pass them, look how much faster you're going. That's crazy.
Well, the look at it this way. Just when you're doing 80 on the interstate and you're riding in the right lane and you're just cruising in 80 and you got that guy that comes by you in like sports car
going 90,
doing like 100 and just like he's beside you and then going.
Yeah.
And you're like, ooh.
I thought I was going quick.
Yeah.
No,
I ain't doing that fast.
Exactly. So you can tell like just what that 10 miles an hour is. And to a hitter's eye, and just it's a tough thing to adjust to for sure.
I mean, I can't do it, so. But I can't see anything half the time, so. How it is.
Probably your hottest team in baseball coming into the break, I would say, is Boston. 9 straight. They're now 10 games back. First in the American League East. It's still a mountain to climb here. But, if you want to start turning it on, now's the time. When you were sitting dead last in this division and now you're starting to compete and you're starting to make it worth a while.
Yeah.
10 games out, you're 7 games behind the Yanks. Just with it's weird to see Toronto kind of make that one.
Yeah, they just kind of like fell off. I feel like they started off the season very good. Now they're just, I don't want to call them mediocre. They're better than my team. So, but a lot of teams are better than my team. A lot of them. Yeah. But I'll say it like I say it every year. It's time to sell.
Time to sell.
It is time to sell.
Watch them start making the run now. They all get it going. No, but surprise of the year so far is definitely the White Sox. See the White Sox there. They're 5 games over 500. They're tied for the lead in the Central, right there with Cleveland. I think on the opposite side of the surprise would be seeing Toronto dead last.
Yeah, but I say the sad part. I mean, they're only 12 back, and they probably still have the tools to be more competitive.
Sure.
In that division.
But 6 games under 500 is not where you envision this Toronto team, a runner-up a year ago to this position at the break, right? It's one thing to be in this position, a month in, but we're in mid-July, so
yeah, but I would still take 6 games under 500 compared to 17.
Get you. It's factual. Very factual. The Phillies are only 2 games back of Atlanta now. They've been as much as 12 games behind them. So closing the gap, doing well to close out right before the break.
So is Florida. So is Miami. Miami's making moves too.
Surprised. I'm very surprised. Usually Miami starts to dip off when, end of April, beginning of May. They're hanging around this year.
About that time for them to start trading some prospects.
Yeah, it's probably that time. Yeah.
Or this might be build-up year. Build-up year, and they'll win the World Series next year, and then it'll be fire sale.
Fire sale. We don't want to pay any of these guys any money.
See, that's the thing that drives me. I saw where the Players Association came out and was like, we're not doing a cap. I would think that, I don't know why they are so opposed to a floor though.
Yeah, I don't understand why you wouldn't want a floor. That's still bumping up bottom tier contracts.
That is bumping up, as weird as it's going to sound, probably 85% of all contracts.
Correct.
Because your top guys are getting paid anyway.
Right.
They're getting the lion's share of the money anyway.
Yes.
We saw last night, the guy who won the Homerun Derby is only making I think $700,000 this year or something. He won $1 million last night.
Yeah.
So I don't understand the floor argument.
I would guess you would just need to talk to somebody in the Players Association. Maybe they could get a better, give me a better reason why. But everything I see from the outside is a floor
makes it better for everyone.
Better for all players.
All players.
It makes it better for the fans. It just doesn't make it better for the owners. Yeah. And I know you'll have owners that would be like, well, if you're not going to give me a cap, we're not going to have a floor. So you'll never agree there.
Yeah.
So because you're going to have the Miamis of the world, the Rockies of the world,
Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's been that team for a long time.
Very long time. So they're not going to want the floor, right? I get that. But unless you can bring in the floor if you put in the salary cap.
Well, I get that. And I'm how I feel about that, but I don't understand the adverse to the floor. I know that's more of an owner's thing.
Yeah.
But it's still doesn't make sense to me.
No.
Doesn't make sense to me. There's a lot of things that don't make sense to me. I mean, I do like the thing they talked about, shortening the contracts for players changing teams.
Like a max of 5 years. And
I like that period. I don't know why a guy wouldn't want to be why you don't want to hit that market more? Why you don't want to reset it?
Yeah, you see it in football. It's always constantly being reset.
Yes. Why wouldn't you want to be that guy?
Yeah. I think a lot of it is a lot of these guys that you see, they want to stay. They don't want to move around a lot. It's not like the NBA. It's not, like football where they don't mind just packing up and moving. Well, I think with baseball players, I think it's a lot different. They are perfectly fine, settling in with one team and being done with it.
And I get that too, and I understand that. I mean, but that's what basketball has done. It's that second apron in the basketball world that has caused all the problem. It's that luxury tax. I mean, luxury tax is you pretty much saying, we don't really have salary credit. I'm just going to pay the taxes. And I get that it bumps up. But at the same time, what gets me is if you're good enough, if you're a team good enough to keep your own players and stuff, I don't care. I want the teams that are shitty to stop attempting to be shitty all the time.
Right. Yeah. You don't want to go and look at these records. And I can tell you year in and year out who's going to be on the bottom of each one of these divisions based upon how they spend.
Yeah.
I mean, Miami's kind of an anomaly this year, but that's just because the Mets are pissed.
Yeah. Yeah.
But here we go. The Angels. Athletics.
Yeah.
Rocky.
The Royals.
The Royals. Yeah. I mean, this is what you're going to see year in and year out because they don't spend the money.
I think the Nationals are along that lines right now.
Yeah, they are.
The Reds.
Reds are usually along the bottom end of spending too.
And I don't know why you would want to be that way. Like, I look at things as an owner. Like, I want to win.
Because when you win, butts are in the seat.
That's what I'm talking about. More butts in the seats. Bigger ticket sales.
Ticket prices go up when you're winning.
Yes. Yes, they do.
Everything, all of this contributes to
more money for the owner.
Money. You're right.
So why are you such a cheap ass? You're just happy with like, okay, I
own a baseball team.
I own a baseball team. I only have like a $40 million payroll, but yet the baseball, I still make, $150 million.
Right.
I mean, I see the money thing, but more money you're willing to throw into something, the more money you can potentially make. The Yankees ain't hurting for money. I mean, it helps that you're in like the largest market in the world, or one of the largest markets in the world.
Well, and you have one of the largest ownership groups.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But, it's still like you can make money in a small market.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Cincinnati's a prime example. Like, when they're winning, they'll pack the house.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same thing. Pittsburgh ain't been good so long. Who knows what would happen?
They had a few years where they made the playoffs when, was it McCutcheon's?
Yeah, Andrew McCutcheon's.
When he was there. Mm-hmm. And they had like a 3 year
stretch. There was a little
stretch.
run there
like
where they were okay. Yeah.
Like it was just like a 3 year stretch. It wasn't a very long run, but it was like they were competing. I want to think it was before. Oh, was that before the realignment? Or is that afterwards?
It was after. Because the realignment was what, early 2000s, late 90s, right?
Yeah, somewhere in there.
It's been a while.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
It's been so long. Been so long.
But yeah, so All-Star Game tonight. Super excited for that. Check that out.
I'll put a couple eyeballs on it.
You should.
I'll put a couple eyeballs on it. It's hard for me. Like, I don't like. It's the only All-Star game that really counts towards anything.
Well, true.
It's the only one. The rest of the All-Star games are just.
Well, I mean, and the thing is like you can still play your game
in an All-Star game.
In an All-Star game, and you can compete to win, and it's you're not putting anybody in danger from getting hurt, right?
Yep.
You're not concerned with that in baseball, whereas you are concerned with that in football. That's why they've changed it to a flag football game. Because really,
those guys shouldn't be smashing each other.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Because it's super easy to get hurt. The NBA, they don't play defense in the All-Star game.
They don't play defense in the regular season.
But it's on full display in an All-Star game.
Yes.
It's completely different.
It is.
Yeah. They at least try in regular season games, but
no, that's when the score ends up like 170.
201 to 198.
Yes. Where's defense?
Why do we even have people out on the floor? Just to do this?
Yeah.
Put up an arm and be like, I might get it.
You saw like they're trying some stuff in the summer league, and I think they're going to do some in the preseason where they're doing the one free throw thing. You heard that?
No.
You get one free throw, period. And that one counts for whatever you were doing. Like if I fouled you shooting a 3-pointer, you would get one free throw. But if you made that one free throw,
counts as 3 points.
You get the 3 points.
But what about when you get to the bonus?
I guess you
get 2 points for one free throw?
Yes, sir. That's how. Like if you get fouled taking a 2, you get one free throw. You get 2 points. You get the and 1. It's just 1 point. But you're only shooting one free throw.
What's the point of this?
I think it's speeding the game up.
Who needs to speed the game up? It's over in an hour and 45 minutes, 2 hours.
Oh, you're also keeping guys like Bam, having to watch Bam Adebayo shoot 50 fucking free throws.
I mean, I get that, I guess, but there's so much behind that. I don't like it.
I don't like it. It's weird to me.
That sounds awful.
It's weird to me, especially if you foul a guy like
there's so much more about the NBA that you need to fix than the free throws.
Than the amount of free throws.
100%.
How about calling travel?
Calling travel and
Carry.
Embellishing calls, like fucking give them a foul.
Yeah.
Make it an offensive foul. Yeah. Change that aspect of the game. Don't change stuff that's not been broken for years. That is not part of the game that's broken. It works perfectly fine.
Yeah.
That's absurd.
That's the NBA. Change the shit that doesn't need to be changed.
Exactly.
I was thinking about the Bam 84-point game too.
Okay.
Because I was talking
40-something points from the free throw
Well,
line.
I was talking to who was it I was talking to? My brother about it. About like the Kobe and the 81 olives.
Mm-hmm.
Bam's never going to have a commercial cool like that.
No.
Ever.
Mm-mm.
Ever.
Why would he?
I mean, it's just, I didn't like the 84 points because, they did foul the shit out of them. They were trying to do everything they could. But at the same point, you won by 30. You didn't really, why are you even in the game?
Mm-hmm. You shouldn't have played in the fourth quarter.
No.
You're only in the fourth quarter to pad stats.
That's it.
Right.
That was it. But it was just my thing that he's never going to have the cool COVID commercial.
Right. Where he just rips Jalen Rose.
Yeah. especially when you come off a weekend that you find out you smacked a former teammate or assaulted a former teammate for some reason. God, I still haven't figured that out. I do have a question for you though, while we're talking a little bit. Yeah. How do you feel about the chances that you may have to root for LeBron?
As long as he comes in and knows he's the sidekick.
That he's the way down option?
Yeah, your fourth option. Maybe third when Embiid's hurt.
I think they should move Embiid.
If you were going to do it, you should have done it already. I think now that there's so much scoring power on this team, it makes you say, I'll take him for the 45 or 50 games I'll get.
Yeah.
You know?
If you get that. But yes, I get it.
You know what I'm saying? And I think I want to see the screw the whole LeBron thing. I just want to see these four play together. Not to mention that you still have Wade too that came in as a free agent at the 4. That's not a bad piece for the rebounding and defensive end of the ball.
No,
I love the starting 5 for the Sixers. And of course, when you sign LeBron, he's likely starting.
I know that's been rolling in the rumored spots.
It is, and of course, why wouldn't it be? He at this point of his career, all he wants to do is win another. And I will say,
it only took him 4 or 5 years of being in LA to realize, I'm not going to win a championship here.
Yeah, I think
wherever he's going, he's got to go to a place with a strong GM.
Oh, absolutely.
Somebody that's going to be like, hey,
we have a brand new GM. They're not going to listen to it. And he's not the franchise, right?
No.
He's not coming in and being the face of the franchise. He's coming in and being a piece to the puzzle. We already have, 3-4 solid pieces to the puzzle right now.
Yeah.
So when you come in, honestly, between Jaylen Brown and Tyrese Maxey, this is their team. This is their Sixers. Everybody else answers to them.
Yeah.
And, as much as I hate that for Embiid, Embiid's just not present enough to to be that face anymore.
He is not. I agree with you 100%
right.
on that.
It's Jaylen Brown and Tyrese Maxey's team.
Yeah.
100%. And everything goes through them. LeBron can bring in his leadership. Embiid can still, go for 30 and 20. That's great. But the faces of the organization, especially for the near future and the distant future, are those two.
Yes.
So we're looking at those two to run this franchise for the very foreseeable future.
Yeah.
So,
and as you should.
I'm not against the Broncos. Really, I mean, is it a circus? 100%. It would, but if he comes in and acknowledges that, you're third, fourth fiddle, I'm okay. You just got to know your role on this team. If you're coming in and you want to be that 25 and 10 guy a night, no, thank you. No, I don't need it. Don't need it.
Well, we'll see where he ends up. I mean, what I've seen so far, they talk
Philly, Miami, Cleveland. Miami doesn't make sense to me.
I don't like
unless he wants to dominate.
I don't like any of them,
right?
To be honest.
Well, I mean, let's see if you put the Philly one kind of makes sense.
Philly when
he fits a lot better than he does in the other two puzzle pieces. Number one, I don't see him playing with James Harden ever. I don't see that as an option whatsoever. And in Miami, you got three of the same player on the team.
Yep.
Why?
I agree with you.
Miami makes zero sense. I maybe the homecoming for Miami is what's in the back of his mind or whatever. So be it. He doesn't fit the puzzle. Like he's that piece of his piece does not fit on that particular puzzle. You're part of another puzzle, buddy. It's not this one.
The puzzle, as weird as it sounds, the puzzle where I'd like to see him most is in Golden State. As weird as that sounds.
Right.
Because I think he would improve that team.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you make them championship contenders, but you're definitely.
I think that's the problem. It's that the legacy he wants is another ring.
If you would let GMs be GMs.
Well, yeah, that would be facts. But I mean, honestly, I think the best puzzle for his piece to fit in is San Antonio.
That wouldn't be a bad place.
And that's not been one place that's been named at all. But that he fits perfectly there. He gives them everything they could utilize to, overcome what the Knicks did this year.
You give him a playmaker.
Yeah, exactly.
And when I say playmaker, I mean an all over the court playmaker.
Absolutely.
You get a guy who can get a block on defense, get a steal on defense. Got a guy who can get a rebound when you need one.
Mm-hmm.
A very good passer. Great court vision.
Yeah.
I mean, at 42, he can still score the ball.
Yeah, absolutely. He's still in great shape. I mean, is he the same as he was in Miami and Cleveland?
No.
But he's still one of the better players in the league.
This is how sad it is. I would take 25% of his shape right now.
Mm-hmm.
As far as 25% of his in shape is still better than my this.
Exactly. But with LeBron moving on means you're going to need new gear because it ain't going to be the Lakers gear no more.
No.
You might be able to pull out that old Miami jersey you got. I doubt he's going to wear 6 again. You might be able to pull out your Cleveland gear. I don't think he's going there.
I can't see him playing with James Harden.
Yeah, I don't see him playing with Harden. But you know where you can get that new gear? It's Old Glory. Old Glory offers over 300,000 items for music, sports, entertainment, and pop culture fans, featuring officially licensed merch from iconic bands and top sports teams. Discover your perfect fan gear and save using Jabbo the Pod at checkout. That's where you're going to get that new gear.
I like it,
Old
sir.
Glory, man.
I like it.
Sure.
Oh, man. Yeah. Now, I've been keeping up a little summer league, too.
Yeah, you see pulled Dabonsa's
out
already.
He's
2 games
done. Peterson's probably done. Boozer's probably done.
Yeah, I mean, just give him a couple runs. I guess it's not necessarily a bad thing. You don't want to. I think you already know.
I would personally like to see Wilson play a little more. Just because he hasn't played in a while, but he showed out in his debut too.
Yeah.
So, granted, again, I know it's summer league. I'm not putting a huge amount of stock in it.
The top picks are always going to look pretty good.
Oh yeah, because they looked pretty good in college.
They did, yeah. So it's the competitions is very similar. Now let's step you up and let's see how you do in the preseason.
I mean, I like everything I've seen so far from all the young guys.
Yeah. I will say that is a cool thing that the NBA does. Was they have these summer leagues.
I like the summer league.
I wish football would have a summer league. So where you could come in and you get your rookies to play and then you get a bunch of other guys.
Yeah.
And, you can even do flag football or just, something with
a little less
safer precautions or everything like that. But you give all these other guys, that have been in and off of rosters, free agents and stuff to come out, stay in shape, get to play.
I like it.
And I mean, that would be.
I mean, that's kind of what the UFL is.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. But then you don't have your draft picks getting out there and
no, you don't
routes.
get the draft.
You're not picking up playbooks and things like that. So I think you could put together a solid roster of free agents that maybe you want to take a look at.
Yeah, I think you would need. I think that's where I don't know if do you put a draft cap on it like. No one in like the first 3 rounds plays in it because those are guys you tend to think, especially your first and second round guys. Those are guys that you're looking at
guaranteed roster spots
and start probably a very good chance of starting or seeing a lot of time. Like I would like to see something like that, but at the same time, you're going to see.
I'm not saying you even got to play them, right? You don't have to play them. Yeah. I'm just saying, given that option, because it really does come down to the guys that have been journeymen between those 2-way contracts and everything. Yeah. And it gives guys in like the UFL or the CFL the opportunity to play on considerably higher level football and be able to show their talents, against those particular tier of athlete.
Yeah. Only reason I had the little sideways look, why is Cooper Flagg playing in the summer league? This goes against, we like to see the young guys play. We like to see them stay in shape. Why is the face of your franchise playing in the summer league?
Yeah. Unless it's Kyrie, but
at this point, it's not Kyrie.
No, I don't think so.
I want to see that combination when Kyrie comes back.
Yeah.
Even though he drives me crazy too, but Anyway, what else you got on your ticket over there?
Man, really, we kind of run through it.
Yeah, I know when I texted today, I was like, we're at our lull of
the summer. Yeah, we're getting ready to we'll have fantasy football drafts coming up in a month. That's awesome. That's that is something to be excited for.
That is. I will show up with the trophy.
You shouldn't. Don't worry about that.
I'm coming.
You gonna drink out of it?
Nah, I'm not gonna drink out of it.
We'll see.
I just want Joel to shine it all night.
Oh, there you go. That's fine. You could do that.
Joel, make me a drink in here. Shine this up too.
Yeah, shine it up while you're at it. Yeah, still haven't been coming up with a punishment for him.
Oh, no.
Maybe we just make him chug one of those sauces from Big Fork.
Oh, Big Fork brand. Yeah, Big Fork brand. They create bacon sauce, paleo pork jerky, Chicago-style dog sauces. Yeah, he could chug one of them. That'd be fine with me. And they make craft meat sticks like no one else. Known for bold flavors, clean ingredients, and small batch craftsmanship, Big Fork products are designed to stand out. Big Fork has been featured on Food and Wine, the Chicago Tribune, and QVC, and has been praised for bringing bold flavors and unmatched quality. Customers rave about their products, calling them unlike anything else, which the stuff that I've tried has been fantastic.
So good.
You can find all this at bigforkbrands.com. And if you use the promo Jabbo the Pod in the promo box, you'll get 20% off at bigforkbrand.com.
Yeah, take that. Steals. Those are steals.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see where Stephon Diggs says there's not a number 2 better than him in the NFL?
I might be stretching it.
I mean, I hate the Cowboys, but Pickens or CeeDee Lamb is a better number 2. I don't know who you want to say is the number 1 there, but both better.
CD is the number 1.
T. Higgins, better.
You think pretty good. That's a pretty
Devontae
good.
Adams, better.
Pretty good number 2.
Like, I'm coming up these off the top of my head, man. Like, what the hell is he talking about?
Who's the number 2 in Seattle?
He's not there, but they pulled him in from Houston. What was that kid's name? Sharik.
Yeah, I know.
He came from New Orleans, not Houston.
Yep, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, but I don't think he re-signed.
I'm just looking at teams.
Yeah.
I mean, outside Higgins, Pickens.
But I mean, don't say there's not a better number 2 in the league, and I'm naming them. I'm listing them right now.
Yeah, but also you got to look at it this way. You got to think about it this way. There's teams also that don't have a number 1.
Well, then go sign with them. Miami would love you right now.
Miami would love him right now.
Yeah.
He would be a number 1 in Miami. Yeah. He is better than their number 2.
Who is their number 2?
I don't know who their number 1 is.
Exactly.
Maybe better than the number 2 on Carolina. I mean, Tet's going to be their number 1. Mm-hmm. I mean, he looked good.
He looked good last year. He came into his own. It took him a little while to get adjusted, but at the end of the year, he was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think at this point you would say he is better than number 2.
There's only a handful of number 2s he's not better than, but the only reason those guys are number 2s.
Ooh, Mike Evans.
Mike Evans a number 2?
In San Fran?
Who's the number 1?
Who had the year? Brain fart.
They don't have any. Jennings?
And maybe Mike Evans is the one.
That's what I'm saying.
Juwan Jennings had.
He had an okay year.
I don't know, man. I watched Stephon Diggs suck in Houston, and then he had a little resurgence this year in New England, but he does so much stupid shit off the field. Like, I mean, I take that into account.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Well, there's going to be teams that don't want any part of it.
Right.
I mean, I personally thought the him and Josh Allen thing should have been a dream matchup, and I don't know what the hell that was.
Yeah, that was awful too. Yeah, just didn't make sense.
But outside of Higgins, outside of Pickens, outside of Devontae, I mean, Green Bay's got a whole bunch of number 2s. So,
I mean, we haven't seen Lemon in Philly yet, but
no, we haven't seen them in Philly yet.
And before the trade, it definitely, I mean, AJ and Devontae are right there. Let's see.
They're almost the same guy at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Almost Devontae. How old is Diggs? Because I feel like he's been around a long time.
Out of 30.
Because you got to think he was in Minnesota for a little while.
32.
Yeah. Can you be a number 2 and just be quiet?
Not when you think you're number 1. And that's half his problem. He's 32 and thinks he's a number 1.
Well, I mean, that we talk about teams. I'm like, well, I don't know who Cleveland's number 1 is. I don't know who.
Judy, right?
Yeah, but I would take Stephon Diggs over Jerry Jeudy.
I don't know. I think I would take Judy. Judy goes about his business. He just doesn't have anybody to throw him
no,
football.
He doesn't.
It's not fair. Doesn't. Give him a decent quarterback. I bet you Judy shows out.
Maybe. But But until he actually does show out.
It's hard to.
I know. You ain't got to. I get it. I know where he's playing.
Yeah.
I know where he's at, and I don't like any of it.
Yeah, no, I get it.
I'm just thinking he'd be a number 2 on Atlanta.
Yeah.
I'm just going through division. Dude, he'd be a number 3 in Tampa. You putting him in over Mbuka or Godwin?
Ooh, yeah. He would be a 3. I agree.
Giants, he'd be a 2.
Yeah.
Just because.
Well,
we don't know yet.
You don't know. He'd probably be a 3 there. When healthy, he'd be a 3. When the Giants are healthy.
Well, I know they got who's the other receiver they got?
You got Neighbors.
I know about Neighbors.
And the other kid.
Oh, they drafted that kid this year, too,
Yeah.
didn't they? Oh, yeah. So we got some unknown number 2s.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, kind of like Philly
with Lemon.
Yeah.
But I mean, we got a bunch of number 2s if you really go down that roster.
That
wide receiver room's full.
I feel you.
Hollywood Brown's there, and then
you're talking about a guy that's overrated.
Who, Hollywood Brown?
Yes.
He's just quick.
He's just fast.
Yeah, he's very fast.
That's it. He wasn't fast. He wouldn't be in the league.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think. But I mean, he'd be a number 2 in a lot of places. Saying.
Yeah.
I
think Diggs is better.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying.
I'm just going. He could play for the Jets. I'm sure the Jets take him. He'd be a number 2 with the Jets.
Fine, Wilson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buffalo. Yeah.
Yeah, you think about it,
dude. He'd be a number 3 in Minnesota.
You have Dontavian Wicks in Philly. Elijah Moore's in Philly. Who was the number 2 for the Jets for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's.
I mean, he'd be a number 2 in. He'd be a number 2 in Arizona, possibly a number 1. Because I'll be honest, Harrison hasn't really looked the part, but at the same time, McBride gets a lot of targets.
Yeah,
for a team that doesn't have shit for a quarterback either.
Yeah, what are they doing?
At least they attempt to draft guys.
Yeah, they attempt. It
Attempt.
doesn't work out for them.
I say that Cleveland doesn't draft guys. I mean, they've drafted 3 quarterbacks in the last 2 years.
They're trying.
I don't know how they're trying. I don't know how they're trying. It's just funny that everybody's just trying to we'll get one this year. Like Miami picking a quarterback next year would be the complete wrong thing to do.
Yes.
Because they are so bad everywhere else that getting a quarterback is not going. You're going to get a kid killed.
Yeah, exactly.
What you're going to do
you're
there.
just setting them up for failure is what it is.
Yeah.
Address everything else and then go ahead and put in a competent quarterback.
Yeah.
Right now, what they need to be doing is just getting older guys that, kind of journeymen and letting them step up and, play. I mean, like when you had Flacco.
Yeah. Flacco's never going to be a Hall of Famer.
Right.
But he's a very serviceable guy.
Yeah.
I mean,
and he'll stay in there and he'll take a hit and he just knows what it takes. And, you're not going to win ball games. You might get to 8 wins.
Yeah, but him leading a team to 8 wins ain't necessarily him being bad either. It's
everybody else around him. But that's the thing. You got to take the journeyman.
Yeah.
Stop gaps for a couple years while you take all that draft equity that you have now and you invest it everywhere else.
Yeah, that's what they should be doing. They won't.
I need a wide receiver. I need O lineman. I need a stable running back. I need a pass rusher.
Yes.
They got a pass rusher. I mean, they're good there. Jared Verse is legit. They're going to be fine.
Even fine in that part.
Their defense is not even really that big a problem.
No, their defense, Cleveland's defense has never been the problem.
Right.
It's been their offensive side.
You just got to figure it out offensively. And if you're not, because you don't invest in it, that's the problem.
Biggest mistake Cleveland's done in the last 30 years is letting Baker Mayfield go
and
trading for Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
You had your guy.
Had the guy.
Who loved being there.
Yeah, he was fine being there. Yeah, no, they messed up. You know what? I mean, next time that Cleveland thinks they need to draft a quarterback, first thing they need to do is crack a good field.
Yeah.
And if you don't know what Good Feels is, it's a cannabis seltzer, and it's from getgoodfeels.com. It offers a new era of refreshment crafted with high-quality natural ingredients. These beverages provide a consistent, enjoyable, uplifting experience. Uplifting key here because you need to realize that quarterback is not the only thing you need.
No.
And they are perfect for any occasion, like an NFL draft. Enjoy an exclusive discount when you use Jabbo the Pod at checkout.
Yeah, I'm stoked. Stoked for football coming. I think I got an idea for next year for baseball season to keep me more invested.
We'll put you in fantasy baseball.
I think I need to do a fantasy baseball team.
We can both join a public league and we can update the pod each week.
Yeah.
Let them know how bad we're doing.
I'm down with that. I think that could get me into it.
Okay. We'll try next year. We'll try.
I think we should do that next summer. I think we should do a WNBA.
Ew. No way. I wouldn't even change my roster.
Oh, that's pretty funny. Well, you just got to hope you get the same, 5 or 6 players and you just run that team the entire time.
Exactly.
Oh, this person's not playing. Oh, now this one's going in. I'll play this guy. I mean, hell, there ain't but I just think it's funny that they have fantasy league. I want to know how many women are playing WNBA fantasy basketball.
Can't be that many.
Got to be numbers somewhere.
I'm sure there's people that do it, but one person that's not going to do it. This guy, this guy right here, not doing that. Man, well, I think we've wrapped up everything we can.
Yeah, at this time, this time of year.
Yeah, well, let's get prep for fantasy football, and we got your All-Star game tonight for baseball, and then it's at our fantasy football draft. NFL season's short period away now. Smell it; it's coming. So. And then you got the World Cup final. That's right. Tomorrow at 3, you have the semifinal between England and Argentina. Winner gets the chance to take on Spain. But don't forget that they will have a third place game in the World Cup, which is fantastic. You get extra football for nothing.
Yeah.
Nice.
You get a team to celebrate. We're number 3.
Hey, man, I would do it. It happens once every
I know.
4 years. I mean, third place is nothing to scoff at either,
I just want to know how. I'm just curious now.
You're trying to find WNBA fantasy.
I'm trying to find out how many leagues are there.
4.
4 leagues.
There's not that many. It's probably full of a bunch of NBA players because they support. I mean, good for them. I don't, let them do them, but. Not me, man. Not me.
We know there's 4 to 12. That is not the question I am asking.
Yeah. Number of W fantasy.
It just keeps giving me the. How many total?
There's no official or exact public figure for the total number of people that participate in a WNBA fantasy.
I bet you it's 10%
Yes,
of what NFL is. It's probably 10% of what baseball is.
So there's not much. Yeah, there's nothing out there.
We should just get a couple of the guys from the football league to do a baseball league with us.
We could do that. Absolutely. We can make it work.
You know, it'll be a bunch of us not knowing anything.
Oh yeah, no, we're going in blind. No money. No money will be involved. Promise.
No, that's when you put in money. Because then everybody's got shot. Because nobody knows how it works.
Yeah, but the thing is,
we got an idea how it works.
Because you're constantly changing your roster. You know,
yeah, it's
you don't want to have
like every day.
Yeah, you're going to be on it a lot.
Yeah, that's the only that and gambling on it's the only way I'm going to be in it.
Start gambling on it.
I have been a little.
Yeah, it's fun.
A little.
Throwing together some parlays, maybe throw some.
I don't ever really do the props in baseball because they piss me off.
Props are fun. 1 hit, 2 hits a game.
How
many strikeouts a pitcher would get? You know, Paul Skeens is on the mound. They're playing the Rockies. I like 10.
I like 10.
I'm
going over 8.5.
Yeah, exactly. See?
Going over 8.5. Oh, all right, man. We can do this.
Yeah. I'd say we wrap it. We'll be back next week, though.
We will be back next week.
All right, man. Until then.
Yes, sir.
Post-game show is brought to you by Christ, I can't find it. The hell with it.